A girl with bright, inquisitive blue eyes and a tangle of strawberry blonde pigtails bouncing as she moved, stood at the edge of the farmyard, a mischievous glint in her eye. Beside her, twitching his nose excitedly, was Pip, a small, fluffy rabbit with oversized ears and an adventurous spirit that far outweighed his size. "Pip, look," Lily whispered, her finger tracing a faded line on a creased piece of paper. "Grandpa Joe told me about it, the giant carrot. He said it's hidden somewhere on the farm, and it's sweeter than any carrot we've ever tasted." Pip's ears perked up, his nose wriggling with anticipation. The legend of the giant carrot was well known amongst the farm's smaller inhabitants. Following the shaky lines on the map, their first obstacle was the old stone wall bordering the sunflower field. Lily, with a grunt of effort, clambered over the smooth stones, carefully cradling Pip in her arms. "Hold on tight, Pip. Adventure awaits," she exclaimed, stepping into the dappled sunlight filtering through the towering sunflower heads. The map led them next into the rustling corn maze. The tall stalks towered over Lily, and she felt a little lost amidst the green walls. "Which way now, Pip?" she asked, peering around. Pip, his keen nose to the ground, hopped excitedly. He seemed to have picked up a scent of faint, sweet smell that hinted at their goal. Their journey took them past the pig pen. A large, pink pig lay sprawled in the mud, its snores echoing through the air. Lily held her breath, pinching her nose slightly. "Let's be very, very quiet, Pip," she whispered, carefully tiptoeing past the slumbering giant. Pip, however, couldn't resist a closer look and hopped a little too close, earning a snort from the pig that sent him scurrying back to Lily's side. The map seemed to lead them to a small, shimmering pond. Lily frowned. "The giant carrot isn't in the water, is it, Pip?" she wondered aloud. Pip hopped to the edge, his nose twitching. He could definitely smell something sweet and carroty in the air, carried by the gentle breeze. He nudged Lily's hand with his nose, pointing towards the other side of the pond. There was no bridge, but large, sturdy lily pads floated on the surface of the pond. With a deep breath, Lily carefully stepped onto the first one. It wobbled slightly, but held her weight. Using a long, sturdy reed as a makeshift pole, she gently pushed herself towards the opposite bank, Pip clinging tightly to her shoulder. Finally, they reached the other side of the pond and followed a narrow, overgrown path behind a giant oak tree. And there it was, in a small, sun-dappled clearing, bathed in a golden glow, sat the legendary giant carrot. It was even bigger and more magnificent than they had imagined, its bright orange skin gleaming, and its green leafy top reaching for the sky. There were a few small nibble marks on its side, evidence of previous admirers. Lily and Pip looked at each other, their eyes sparkling with excitement. Without hesitation, Lily took a big bite of the giant carrot. The sweet, crisp flavor exploded in her mouth. "Oh, Pip, it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted," she exclaimed, offering a bite to her furry companion. Pip eagerly nibbled at the carrot, his whiskers twitching with pure joy. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Lily and Pip sat contentedly in their secret clearing, sharing the magnificent giant carrot. Their adventure had been a success, filled with challenges, laughter, and the discovery of something truly special. It wasn't just the taste of the carrot that made it so wonderful, but the journey they had shared to find it.